Hello and welcome to another Murders at Karlov Manor draft. I'm Paul Cheon, and we are still sitting at rank number 2. Draft is about to fire, so let's head in. Still trying to go for rank 1, not a whole lot of days left. Now, if you've been enjoying this content and you wanted to support the channel in another way, I did launch my Patreon channel. The link is in the description below. Shout out to all the current patrons. Thank you so much for your support. It's time for me to open something nice. We are due. Okay, so that's something nice, but it's not something good. But we do have an interesting choice. It's between two cards here. Torch the Witness and a Killer Among Us. Now, this is a very deep pack. There's Torch the Witness, Killer Among Us, Inside Source, and Shock is the top 4 cards I would consider. But I believe that the uncommons are a cut above the other two. So what do I take between the two? You know, I've been favoring red. I think it's very close between the two. They're both very splashable. And I do get why people like Killer Among Us more, but I'm going to take Torch the Witness. And this is simply just a preferential pick over what I also believe is the other good card in the Killer Among Us here. I do think this is a more splashable card. If you're drafting kind of more of a controlling deck, for example, the Killer Among Us is not as good if you're on the back foot, whereas I think Torch the Witness is kind of going to always be good. Moving on to this pack, I'm going to take Surveillance Monitor. It does have the most upside. Certainly would have gone well with the Killer Among Us as well. Leering Onlooker's okay. You can do cool things with Insidious Roots, but I'm not going to take it this early. So we'll take the Surveillance Monitor as the highest upside best pick out of that pack. Moving on, we have Gadget Technician, which goes really well with our first two picks. Undercity Sewers is also just a nice land to have. I do like to play the Surveil lands if I share one of the colors, just because I think the value of being able to scry or surveil, put things into your graveyard to collect evidence is just very, very high. But given our start, Gadget Technician does seem like it's going to fit really, really nicely. Even if we don't end up specifically in blue-red, we're likely to play both of these cards, at least the Torch, and as a face-down card, this is still something that I'd be happy playing in my deck. And moving on to this pack, we have Lightning Helix 4th pick. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild, so I'm going to take it. Lightning Helix pretty good. The blue cards are not anything special in particular. Nothing red here. And Helix is simply just the best card in the pack. So we'll take it here and see what the packs tell us. All right, now what? Meddling Youths? There's an Unscrupulous Agent. There's a Vitu-Ghazi Inspector. Not seeing that much green, though. Actually, have I seen... Is this like the first green card that I've considered? It might be. I mean, maybe Red-White's open? I mean, I'm not seeing any of the cheap white creatures, but we got a Lightning Helix 4th. Meddling Youth's 5th isn't necessarily a sign, but I just don't see anything else that I would want here to follow up what I have now. The Vitu-Ghazi Inspector seems like a pretty far departure with the Helix. So given that I took the Helix, I'm going to take the Youths and see if this is the direction that we might want to head, recognizing that we don't have the cheap creature so far for a potential good red-white aggressive deck. In this pack, I mean, Roboboat Maverick's a green card. There's just no good aggro red-white card. There's Jaded Analyst, which is the only 2-drop in this pack. I could take Cause the Vigilante. But man, what is this? What is that going to make us? Like a big red deck? It's like one of these two. They're both bad. Whatever, I'll just take the... This is just a weird... If I end up red-white, this is going to be the most bizarre start to a red-white deck ever. Just literally no 2-mana creatures, premium removal spells, and some top-end stuff. Oh man, what are these packs? What do I... So blue doesn't seem very open. Green might be open. Like seeing a pack with Vengeful Creeper plus Fanatical Strength. No, I'm just going to take the On the Job. Okay, you know what? Alright, I gotta shift gears here. Okay, I could have taken the Vengeful Creeper, but Bite Down on Crime 8th pick is just too good of a sign. So we're going to make that shift and figure out where we need to be here. This is kind of a mess. Is this kind of what it looks like? Okay. Yeah, what? I mean, I guess we take the Panther and just move into a green. Some kind of a, I guess blue and green might be open here. Leering Onlooker tabled. I think I want to avoid being white. We have a Bite Down on Crime. We have Meddling Youths and Lightning Helix, Torch the Witness. Naya? Could we be Naya? This was just a tough draft tough start. I guess we kind of wish we took a Killer Among Us. I mean, granted, Torch the Witness is still not bad, but given the late Bite Down on Crime, we did see that Vengeful Creeper. I think this is probably where we're supposed to be. And we will now move on from here. I will say I saw very little blue. I think the person passing to us might be in blue-red. That would kind of make sense. Although we did see a late deduce. I really don't know. All right, so anyways, what I'm going to do here is, when in doubt, I'm going to take the green card. The best card, if I wanted to be like green-white, it would be the Insight. So I'm just going to take Get a Leg Up. This is just too hard. There's too many there's like too many things that I could make the case for, but I'm going to take the Get a Leg Up here and just cut off the green and then just figure out the rest as things go. And I'm just going to take the most powerful card here and then just like move on from there. I'm just going to take the Teysa and figure it out. Teysa is incredible. Bunch of green cards. Let's just take it. Who knows? I'm going to take Yaris. Like, I'm just going to stop thinking and I'm just going to take those cards. Yeah, there's a Nervous Gardener, I know. But if we're like Yaris, we can easily splash to go with the Torch. If we're red-green, Drag is too far away from what we're trying to do, but we can certainly take Riftburst Hellion, and it goes well with the Yaris that we took. I don't know. Probably not base black. This we can still probably play. Don't think we want to be white. What is our second color? I don't know. It feels like me and all the other people in this draft are taking cards at random. I'll take a Glintweaver here. We are backdooring into a very speculative mid-range deck with questionable direction, questionable power level, but with 0 mana fixing, by the way. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This will all unravel. Look, we have powerful cards, okay? We just need to pick up some mana fixing here. We do have a Topiary Panther. All right, so we're going to be... Okay, so executive decision. We're going to be blue-green, probably? Take this. We could be green-white. This card's so good, though. All right. Let's just be blue-green. And do I want to take They Went This Way here or the Deuce? No, I'm going to take the Deuce. All right. Now, I do want to just keep taking like big face-down things. I think Riftburst Hellion probably the best thing to have with this Yaris. This Teysa might be uncastable. Take this. Probably going to have to play it. Especially if we don't end up with enough fixing. I'm just trying to put together a somewhat playable deck here, okay? And I just felt like, all right, let's just at least settle in on a color combination that might be somewhat playable, and then just figure out the rest. And right now, we've determined that that's blue-green. This is 15 cards. So let's figure it out. I'll take Nervous Gardener here. It's a 2-drop and a mana fixer. Exactly what we want. Thundering Falls is also good. Look, I took the Teysa when, at the time, we weren't really sure. So, like, let's just say we got to start getting a bunch of white cards or black cards to go with the Leering Onlooker. Like, I think we could have easily ended up in a world where we're like Abzan or something along those lines. But given how the rest of the pack ended up, I just think it's going to be tough to pull off. Coerce to Kill is certainly a card worthy of splashing as well. Or it's Escape Tunnel. I'm going to take Coerce to Kill. We have a Nervous Gardener, a Topiary Panther. Now I'd be pretty happy to pick up a They Went This Way. We have multiple ways to kind of come back while we're behind. Would like more face-down cards to go with the Yaris. I'm not a big fan of Mistway Spy, but I'll play it if I have to. Aftermath Analyst, is that good here? I mean, I do need a 2-drop. And I do have some Collect Evidence stuff. Yeah, it feels like it kind of fills the hole that I need right now at 2. So I'll take it over Deduce and Fairy Snoop. Wish I had the Vengeful Creeper and the Vitu-Ghazi Inspector. Those would have been so good here. All right, what do we have? Fanatical Strength. Granite Witness is okay, and it's another face-down card. I'm not a big fan of Gleaming Gear Drake on the splash. It is good with Evidence Examiner, but my mana fixing is just not great, so I just don't want to stretch it too much if I don't have to. So I'm going to play the Granite Witness here. It's another face-down card to go with the Yaris. And like I said, my mana fixing isn't good enough for the Gear Drake. It is surprising to see that late. I didn't think Blue-Red was open after pack 1. It just didn't feel like I was getting a lot of those cards. But I am a pretty big fan of Granite Witness in general, so... Oh, happy enough picking up Gravestone Strider. Very happy, actually. That gives us a 4th 2, a very much needed 2. That will allow us to help splash the Coerce to Kill and Torch the Witness. And now, we're kind of at the point where we just need to take playable cards. So I think I'm going to take Cold Case Cracker here. I just like this card a lot. I could take Riftburst Hellion number 3, but I think Cold Case Cracker is just a much better card. So I'm going to just take it for my deck. Here, though... Now that I picked up before, I mean, things are obviously always shifting. I will take the Vengeful Creeper here. I do love having 1 copy of this in my blue-green decks, just to be able to kill opposing enchantments. 8th pick Nervous Gardener. That is incredible. Very, very happy about that. So now we have at least a deck. It's a deck of Magic the Gathering cards. It's not fantastic by any means, but I think this at least has the potential for a salvaged like 4-3, maybe? We'll see. I'll take some gems. I'm definitely going to need it after that one, right? Actually, we're very good on gems. Very, very good on gems. No big deal. Might have to play one of these Mistway Spies. Oh, I could play this Eliminate the Impossible. I'm kind of lacking tricks, so I might just play one, yeah. All right, I think this is just our deck. Not much else to do here. I hope we have enough kind of late game punch. Don't need a plains. Just need 1 swamp and I believe 1 mountain. And then we want like 9 forests and 6 islands. Seems about right. We want all the forests because we have the double Nervous Gardener and the Panther, and that just gets us all the other colors. And yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These are 4s, right? Okay. So these are our 4s. Yeah, so this is a decent, it's a reasonable curve. We have some tricks, we have some removal, we have a decent rare. I don't think I want to play the Teysa. I think I just it's going to make me play a swamp. So then how many black and white sources is that, right? Like swamp, plains, Gravestone Strider, double Nervous. It's just too much. So I'm just not going to play it. But let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. As you can tell, I'm really excited about this deck. Yeah, there were definitely a couple of picks early that I wish I had. I mean, this deck could have had a Killer Among Us, but I don't think that's too bad just because I think the the splashed Torch the Witness is also going to be very good. So I don't think that's where we were led astray. There was a pick where we took On the Job over a green card when we took the Helix and the Meddling Youths. I think that was kind of close, but given that we saw that, was it the really late bite down on Crime? So that made us shift over to green. This is a decent start. Rubble Belt Maverick. With the Evidence Examiner, I feel like if it's just any... Let's see. I have the one... I think I need to keep the Mountain. I have one Mountain in my deck, so I kind of need to keep it, sadly. It's okay. We have plenty to do with our mana here. Ideally, with the Rubble Belt Maverick, like I really wanted to find just big things to put into my graveyard so that I can collect evidence. But right, Nervous Gardener. I think I get a Swamp with this, right? Yeah, I get a Swamp with this. Okay. Do not mind this trade at all, obviously. Undercover Crocodile, sure. All right, and then now we have a Deduce to help us refill, along with this Riftburst Hellion that we can play in 2 turns. So setting up pretty nicely here. We'll take some beats here with the Red Herring. No land for them, probably, if that's what they're doing. Oh, sure. All right, so I don't need the Swamp because that's coerced to kill mana. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to tap for the Deduce, because I don't have any other play here. Oh, there's the coerced to kill. Do I have a tap land? I don't think so. Do I have a hard-hitting questions? I don't actually remember. I'm going to crack this. Okay. Cold Case Cracker and Coerce to Kill. Excellent, excellent cards. Vengeful Creeper. Let's yoink that one. I'm going to yoink that one real quick. Actually, I'm going to attack with my face down. Oh, no. I want to yoink it. That way I get to attack for 3. I will take the 2 for 1 there. I feel like I'm kind of the aggressor anyways with this Riftburst Hellion. They could play another big face-up creature, I guess. But 2 face-down cards, all right. Wow! That was a good draw. I'm actually curious how I need to distribute my counters here. I think I want to play that over flipping over Riftburst Hellion. I can put 1 counter on the Maverick and 2 on the face down card and force a double trade with like that. Or I can just put 3 on the face down card. Or I can just attack with the face down card, see what they do, and then just play Glintweaver and distribute the counters a little bit better. All valid. You know what? I'm just going to do the 1 and 2 play that I talked about. Like, they have 1 card left. If they want to trade both their face down cards for my face down card, like, I have a 3/3 and a 2/2 to their empty board, and then I can still play Cold Case Cracker. And I'm happy trading my Rubble Belt Maverick for anything. Yeah, so this was great. So it's a Pyrotechnic Performer. Nothing is going to be bigger than whatever went than this card that I'm going to be flipping over here. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a Riftburst Hellion. So they have 6 mana to flip that up. So I'm going to attack with this. Actually, I should attack with both, right? I should have put a counter on this. I should attack with both. Because they just died of this. There's just nothing they can have here. For in a red-green deck. Yeah. I could have put a counter on the Glint Weaver. All right. Got one. We need a lot more. We need a lot more. All right. On the play. Turn 2 deduce. How can I turn it down? It's impossible. Actually, I don't have a turn 3 play. So this deduce really needs to find me something. Or else, if they go like 2-drop, we might be in trouble. Especially green-white. That's usually more aggressive. They play Nervous Gardener too. So come on. We had like 3 draw steps at a relevant thing. And we missed. We completely missed. I'm going to just cry in a little corner here now. Sadness. Sadness ensues. All right. Well, this Cold Case Cracker hopefully can hold the fort. That's all we got. But if they go through the Cold Case Cracker, then we have Surveillance Monitor plus Get a Leg Up, which is a decent follow-up. For example, if they go Bite Down on Crime here and hit me for 6, that is a very good turn. That's what they're doing right now. Crime is being bitten down on. Yep. All right, well. I'm deducing that this was bad. Yeah, let's Surveillance Monitor. I think this is just the play here. And now with the Get a Leg Up, we drew Nervous Gardener to get the red source for the torch. I think this is going to be okay now. So what combat trick? Or what? Like, I kind of want to just kill this face down card. But it could be like a Dog Walker. So maybe we just go after the Nervous Gardener. I think they just have a combat trick, though. Who knows? Boom. Yes. Oh, we needed that so badly. We needed that so badly. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to play the Rubble Belt Maverick yet. I want to keep up Unauthorized Exit, and I want to go get the land. I'm at 10, so I'm still going to play it a little bit conservatively here and keep the Surveillance Monitor back. They're playing Lockset on Eavesdropper, which is fine. Now I can use this to go get my mountain for my torch. I would like to... Where did I get this clue from? Oh, deduce. Haha. Wait, no. I don't remember. Anyways. Ooh, Evidence Examiner. That's also really interesting. Okay. So a lot we can do here. A lot we can do. Let's see. Let's look at my mana. Because I can just kill the Eavesdropper. Can I just, like, do everything? So, Torch the Witness, this for 2 is 3 mana. Evidence Examiner is another 2 mana. No, I want to keep up Unauthorized Exit. Alright. So, let's Torch this for 2. Let's play Evidence Examiner. Let's collect evidence. Makes a Thopter. All right, we're kind of going off now. Definitely attacking with the Thopter. Let's attack with Nervous Gardener as well. I'm happy putting more permanents into my graveyard. And let's keep around Unauthorized Exit to save kind of our beast here. Market Watch Phantom, we don't care about. Face down card we might care about. We'll see. But we're going to draw some clues here. All right. All right. The engine is rolling. We have the combo here. They can't block this for now. I'm going to play Rubble Belt Maverick here to see if we can just put some big things into the graveyard just for some value. I definitely want Glintweaver. I don't think I need this Riftburst Hellion, though. I mean, it's good. It's absolutely good. But given where we're at, I don't think it's necessary. I would rather eat it to make a 1/1 and draw a card. Nom nom nom. Make a Thopter. Draw a card. Attack, attack. And then I'm going to play this face up just to have a little more meat on the board. And the next turn we get to just slam Glintweaver, and I imagine that's going to be really, really tough for them to fight through. This is just far too much value at this point, I think. Like, they play decent cards, but unless they play Hustle Bustle, that's how I lost before. What you got? Crowd Control Warden? Riftburst Hellion? Crowd Control Warden turns this into a 6/6. All right, let's just triple block. What is it? It's a Crowd Control Warden. Sure. It's just more food for my engine, that's all. Ooh. All right, let's play this. I'm just, okay. Yeah, it's just too much value. Evidence Examiner and Surveillance Monitors, by the way, I'm not sure if you know this, they're BFFs. They are BFFs. Every Simic deck, you just want both of them. They are great together. All right, on the play here, I have 3 different colors of mana, yet I don't have all the colors for the cards in my hand. But we have Nervous Gardener, so. Rubble Belt Maverick from the opponent. At least we were on the play here. So Swamp Mountain, guess I'll just play the Mountain. All right, so a Simic opponent. They did not attack me. What the heck? They might have a counterspell here. But so I think that's fine. I really wanted the blue source, so I'm waiting. Like I wanted to play my face down card when I wanted to play my face down card when I can go fetch a land right away. Ugh. And whatever. All right. Well, don't think I care about Aftermath Analyst, but I will take Torch the Witness. And that's a Cryptic Coat. It is a Cryptic Coat that's super hard to... That is a super hard card to grind through. Case of the Trampled Garden, okay. Do they both trample? No, they don't trample. That's fine. I hope they don't get a leg up. Okay. I assume they're going to get an island here just to do Cryptic Coat shenanigans. No, they did not. Okay. I mean, when you play Case of the Trampled Garden, it just tells me that you want to be a little more aggressively slanted. The problem right now is just the fact that because they have Cryptic Coat in play, I just don't feel like I'm in a position where I can just kind of like sit back. So I'm just also constantly attacking every single turn. Let's go ahead and get a second blue, I guess. And let's crack a clue. Yeah, that was not good. All right, they bounced the coat. I'm at 11, they're at 14. I have an unauthorized exit, a bite down on crime, and get a leg up against a 2-2 Rubble Belt Maverick. They're going to hit us down to 9 here. They're probably going to play Cryptic Coat, and then we're just going to have to bite it and continue about our day. Oh, never mind. A Killer Among Us. Okay. So unauthorized exit is going to be very, very good against Killer Among Us specifically. Wow, Glint Weaver. That's also amazing. That is really, really good. Although it will allow them to flip Case of the Trampled Garden, but I'm wondering how much that matters. Because it just, by playing this, if I put 2 counters on Nervous Gardener, it just gets in for so much damage. And like 1 counter on Rubble Belt Maverick. Because now if they want to block with like 2 tokens, it makes it harder for them to flip the case. We're at 13 now, and I have Get a Leg Up plus Bite Down on Crime and Unauthorized Exit. They can't triple block to kill the Nervous Gardener. They don't want to do that anyways. Actually, no, this was maybe a mistake. I think maybe I should have put... it's close. I could have put an extra counter on the Maverick. That's something that I could have done for sure. I could have made them both 3/3s because I don't think they're triple blocking with Killer Among Us in play. Ugh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, see, this is where going 3 and 3 would have been better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. Oh my gosh, what a turn. Makeshift Binding into Bite Down on Crime into Activate Killer Among Us. Holy cow. All right, we're going to upkeep Unauthorized Exit because it has Surveil. What a turn. That was unbelievable. Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. They flipped Case of the Trampled Garden, though. Like, is there a world where I can kill them? 2, 3, 4, 5? No. And then I'm just going to lose to Cryptic Coat. I guess I keep it. All right. So they're going to put a counter on something. I need to kill the Cryptic Coat card. So I need to save Bite Down on Crime for that. Man, Makeshift Binding plus Bite Down on Crime was so disgusting. Like, 1 removal spell maybe, but 2 is just a little too much. A little too much. Honestly, actually, I don't really know how they're going to attack us. Just deduce, huh? With Cryptic Coat in hand, I really don't like that play. But I guess they think... I mean, to be fair, like, if the game goes long, we just can't really win anyways. So I think it's a defensible... I think it's defensible. Okay, we got that. We get to crack a clue. Deck, you gotta help me. You gotta give me something. Like, you gotta give me something. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot, like, this is not gonna work. This partnership here is just not gonna work. Like, I'm facing off against a Cryptic Coat here. Like, you gotta give me a 6/7 here or something. We cannot afford to go back-to-back lands there. Like, no chance. Like, if we drew a big creature, maybe we have a tiny chance. But now they have Cryptic Coat going. We're at 3. Just using all my tricks. Is this card good? I don't actually know. Okay, we'll just draw all the lands. That's fine. That also is fine. All right. We'll close the floodgates for now. Get that one out of the way. We are 2-1. I don't think we were going to win this game anyways. Like, even if I drew something, it's pretty unlikely. All right. On the play here, we're going to keep. We have the Topiary Panther to get the island, which unlocks our hand. A little bit on the clunky side. We have a Vengeful Creeper here on 3 with an unauthorized exit and a Glint Weaver in hand. But at least we have plays. Smuggler's Copter. Ugh. Ugh. It's gonna be a tough draft here, folks. Tough draft. Smuggler's Copter. I mean, we can kill it in 3 turns. We can kind of try to tempo them here. I don't know. Wow. Premium start here for the opponent. The Looter Scooter getting it in. All right. Gadget Technician doesn't do much for us. This has Menace. If they play another creature, they can still crew this and attack. The thing is, do I want to mitigate damage? I think I do. So I want to keep this double block as an option just to kind of scare them off. Right? If they play like a creature to crew the Copter, I can still double block the Runebrand Juggler. But they played a 1 mana creature. So now it's like I don't want to block because they could have a combat trick. So this was kind of an attempt to slow them down. But given this attack, like, I'm pretty confident that they have a combat trick. They discarded Lamplight Phoenix. Dear Lord, what is this Rakdos deck? Okay, well, anyways, next turn at least. Okay, okay, that's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We have Riftburst Hellion here. We just need to survive. We want to get the Glintweaver. I think this is going to be a decent turn because we have the unauthorized exit. We shall see, though. I think they have either Chases on or Toxin Analysis based on that attack. Let's block this here. Block these here. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because, like, I want one of these face-down creatures to live. I see. Well, that sucks. They're shocking that one? Man. I can save it. Or do we just let everything die? I mean, what else am I bouncing? I might as well save it. Well, that draws us a card. 4. Okay, we get to play this face down. We play land number 6, so if we draw land number 7, we get to cast Glintweaver and hopefully stabilize. And if not, then if they do not kill our Vengeful Creeper, we can flip it up and kill Smuggler's Copter. So let's see. Okay, so they have the removal spell, sadly, for the face down card. I assume they're going to kill the Vengeful Creeper here. It makes a lot of sense so that they can continue scooting away. Which is unfortunate. So this is going to put us down to 6 after they crew with the Snarling Gorehound. If we can just draw this land here, that'll just be so, so big for us. All right, so no land for us, unfortunately. Let's crack this clue to see if we find something. Nervous Gardener, okay. Let's get another clue. Attack. No. I'm at 6. If they draw a creature, they might just play it to crew the Copter. But I will play this to guarantee that I find a land. And I'm going to get... I guess it doesn't, like... Who knows what I should be getting? I have more red cards that I can play than black. So let's just get the red. And the reason, yeah, like I said, the reason why I'm doing this, I just want to minimize all damage. I could keep the Eliminate Them Possible up, but I would much rather play Glintweaver here and just gain a ton of life. And if they have a Chases on here, they have the Chases on here, then we die. Okay, we're at 3. All right, I'm going to play this. Now, the important thing with the Glintweaver is to not put all the counters on itself. I feel like if they did have a removal spell, they might have used it on the Examiner. But I think just putting, like, maybe 2 on the Glintweaver, something like that makes sense. Maybe I should go like this. Yeah, maybe that's better. Yep. God, this is rough. They just keep having something, you know? We're making a lot of clues here. Should I attack? Sure. All right. Aftermath Analyst doesn't do much here. All right, good. If they played a creature, I would have taken 1 extra point of damage, but this is really, really good because now we go to 4, and then if they attack us again, we go to 1 instead of dead, had they drawn another creature. And this allows us to at least turn things around a little bit. They discarded Harried Dronesmith. Holy cow, what is in your hand? This must be like Vein Ripper? I don't know. I really don't know what it can be. Let's crack a clue because we can afford to. Let's find something awesome. That's not awesome. Oh my, oh my. They're at 8. See what we draw. Oh. Maybe I should have drawn ahead of time, because now they need to play a creature. But maybe they have a removal spell? I don't know. I'm just going to play the Aftermath Analyst here with Eliminate up. I think they have like a removal spell, maybe? But they took the damage from the Gardener. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so that makes sense, right? That makes sense. Okay, they put in the graveyard, which is what we wanted. Oh, man. Okay, face down card. Are they going to crew? If they crew with the face down card, that is technically lethal. Without the Eliminate the Impossible that we have. Because we can block Harry Dronesmith and then we just like... Oh, this has Menace too? Okay, well, we just need them to not have like a pump spell or something, I guess. Are we going to actually win this game? It's possible if they don't have another thing to play here. Like, if they play a creature, we're okay. But they're looting here as well. I can't block any of these. All right, what's your last card? Case of the Burning... Wait! Oh, we're 1 damage short! Oh my gosh. We're 1 damage short. We need to find something here off these clues. Come on, clues. Get a leg up. Get a leg up. Come on, clues. How disappointing. How disappointing. We're at 3. We're 1 damage short because they had Case of the Burning Masks to kill my 2/2. Because they can crew the copter and we die. Man, we made it a good fight. We made it a good fight. We almost beat turn 2 copter. But our deck is just really failing us. Man. Oh, that feels so bad. I even put extra counters on the Nervous Gardener. I feel like I should have. I was still supposed to at least put one on the Glintweaver. And I'm glad that we attacked because we almost got into a position where we could turn it around. Oh well. Man, that's oh no, and we're down to rank 3. No. Oh man, how far away from Ekin are we? Oh no, this is a total disaster. We need to at least get back to rank 2. Oh no, my silver medal, it's been stripped from my chest. We are now bronze gamers. We are now bronze gamers. Oh man, come on, Dak. Come on. Do us a solid. Oh. Sadness overload. Sadness overload. All right, we're playing against a red-green deck. Do they have a turn 2 play? Turn 2 Nervous Gardener, okay? Natural Mountain would be awesome. But this is not Natural Mountain. This is just like super awkward if they block. I'm just not going to attack, I don't think. It's like if they block, what do I do? Like if I had a face down card to play, I would do it. Now they might think this is something large, which is okay as well to set up for later. But I just feel like it would be really bad if they block there. That's kind of the reason why I did that. Red, red, green. Case of the Trampled Garden, maybe? No, torch. It's a torch. Okay. And I really need this red mana. Like, I gotta take it. It's unfortunate, kind of how this is turning out here, but it is what it is. All right, we'll keep the Nervous Gardener back here on defense and block with it finally. The Yaris is going to set things up nicely moving forward. If they attack, I probably shouldn't block with the Yaris. This face down card I will also not block, because when I untap it, then I get a leg up available. And if they flip over like Crocodile, if it's okay. Vengeful Creeper. Okay, we're definitely biting that one down. Let's attack. And we'll pass. Still keep up, get a leg up here, and the clue crack here, end of turn. Hopefully we can find a nice face down creature to play to go with this Yaris. All right, land number 6. What you got? Innocent Bystander, okay. With 4 mana up, I'm definitely blocking here. Okay, that's kind of a weird exchange. Thought they would attack with that again. Okay. Land not ideal. Let's draw something strong here. Keep this going. Surveillance Monitor constitutes a strong draw, I'm going to say. As everything has haste. They are keeping up a lot of mana here, so I do have to be a little bit careful with how I attack. I mean, I do have get a leg up, I know. But I don't think I have great attacks outside of just attacking with the stop there anyways. But I will say get a leg up looks really awesome now. All right, it was a Shady Informant. Yeah, this get a leg up is getting close. Why do they keep up so much red? Yeah, Shady Informant does make ground attacks really, really rough. I wish I had Fanatical Strength. That would be a nice combo with Get a Leg Up. I think we had an opportunity at it at some point in the draft. Offender at Large. Okay. Whoa. Huh. I am interested in keeping my life total reasonably high here. I want to save my Get a Leg Up, though. Because, like, if I block here, then... If I block here, then these two die. Alternatively, if I block here, I just take the 4. But this is a creature that I can deal with at a later turn, so maybe that's just... You know what? I just don't want to deal with the Shady Informant, so we'll just do this. And then, like, sure, you get to kill your Thopter, so it's not the worst exchange for you. But the Nervous Gardener becomes a 2/2 here anyways, so it's not too bad. Eliminate the Impossible is a pretty good draw. We're at 8, they're 13. I think given our lower life total, our opponent might be incentivized to go for an attack here with the Offender at Large. And then we can try to get them with the Eliminate the Impossible. And then if they have another combat track to follow that up, we have the Get a Leg Up. Face down card from the opponent. Evidence Examiner would be a really good draw to go with the Surveillance Monitor. Okay, no attacks. We're okay with that. You know what I'm not okay with? Land. We've drawn 3 more lands than the opponent. Not a good place to be. Okay. Did not stop to think about that for even 1 second. Get a leg up. Okay, let's cast this first. And then let's draw a card. If I can find like an instant speed removal spell or bounce spell, okay. So this technically isn't lethal. And we killed all their creatures. Oh my gosh. But then now I have to like chump with like my 1/3. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm at 1. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Let's play this face down. I can attack with... Does it kill any? Oh, it's just opponent. So yeah, Gravestone Strider has to chump the Shady Informant. This gets in for the most amount of damage. And I get to keep... Because I'm at 1. 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh... No. Because they're going to have to block here, right? Because 9 plus... Yeah. So if I attack like that, they're going to have to block, and I still have this block available. All right. They're going to block my face down creature for sure. Yep. Okay. All right. As long as they don't kill their Shady Informant, we could win this game. Woo, this is a close one. Oh my gosh, they got me down to 1. They drew a land, they're dead. They're dead. Oh, how close was this game? Oh my goodness. Shady Informant. All right, back to rank 2. Back to rank 2. Let's stay there, okay? Let us stay there. I want to win. Well, you know what I want to see? I want to see 4 straight wins here to at least secure rank 2 for the time being. All right, opponent on the play. This is a really good hand as long as I get some time. Turn 2 Evidence Examiner, turn 3 Nervous Gardener to get a Swamp. Happy with that. Oh, might even get a Mountain here to cast Torch the Witness. Tunnel Tipster turn 2 from the opponent though. So let's hope their start isn't too insane. Oh my gosh. And then they go turn 3 Axebane Ferox. What is it? Collect evidence for? What? How am I supposed? All right, whatever. Whatever. What a start here. I don't even know. Yeah, take 4. I can torch something. I assume that's what I want to do. I can torch something for 2. Because I can't go fetch a swamp and then like... I mean, the other alternative is just to play Cold Case Cracker. But then what? Okay, we got it. We got the Axebane Ferox. I mean, they're going to play other things, but Axebane Ferox is down at least. We had to double block and hope that they just didn't have another trick. Vitu-Ghazi Inspector? Oh, never. Oh my god, are you? Oh, what the hell? Oh. All right, maybe we can find a swamp on top. Don't want that. Don't really want that. Well, maybe we want that. No. Let me see. This turn we can play Surveillance Monitor. Maybe we do want that. All right. Axebane Ferox, Sample Collector. They have a Tunnel Tipster, a Gorehound, a Face Down card. Just all kinds of action. All kinds of action. I'm happy to block any of the other stuff. All right, here we go. All right, Axebane Ferox down again. Cold Case Cracker coming in. We're going to pass. We have Eliminate the Impossible. Hopefully they're out of action. Nope, it's here. Just another rare. Just going to have to beat Mythic Rare number 3. That's cool. All right, there's a sample collector. Okay, I'm definitely going to draw Black Source here for Coerce to kill, right? Definitely. Black Source? Nope. Hi. Massacre Girl too? Oh my gosh. This is just so much to fight through. Massacre Girl is just so brutal. They're just gonna wither down all of our creatures. Perhaps I should have put a counter on Cold Case Cracker. I don't know what this face down card is. I don't. Massacre Girl does have Menace. I mean, I just want to kill the Massacre Girl. So we'll just do this. They're going to kill Vengeful Creeper and draw a card. But Massacre Girl down, right? That's... You know, every man has his breaking point. Every man has a breaking point, right? Give me a swamp, at least, right? I think I'm still gonna die. Give me a swamp. Like, just, this is, like, why? You know what I mean? Why? I just don't even have words. Like, there's no words that I can say right now. Izoni, Massacre Girl, double Axebane Ferox have been cast this game. And you wonder why I like to draft Boros. Because I just draft these like decent looking mid-range decks and then you just lose to this. What is one to do? We're going to make some blocks here. Oh, it's a Vengeful... Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, why not? Well, that's, I think, the best block that we had. But we're at 2. But they have 4 Menace Spiders. Not much I can do about that. Glint Weaver, close. Close, but no cigar. There's our Black Source. Back to rank 3. That's tough. That's really, really tough. I did not have fun. I did not have fun. There's only so much I can take. There's only so much I can take. Look, this deck, I know we were kind of back and forth in a lot of instances, but I actually think ultimately this deck ended up completely fine, right? Like, I thought this deck was totally fine. I'm not saying that it was busted by any means, but I think we kind of hit the number of 2s that we needed. We had some solid interaction. We had some tricks. We had top end in the Glint Weaver. We had the Yaris. We can draw some cards, right? So I thought this was definitely capable of potentially more if we were able to outmaneuver maneuver our opponents in some way. But I'm not going to beat that last round opponent. Like, just straight up. I'm just not going to beat Izoni, Massacre Girl, Axebane, Ferox turn 3. So it is what happens. It is what happens. I really wish that we were on the side of doing that. And hopefully we can do that in the next video. But this climb to rank 1, we're going in the wrong direction. And we don't have a lot of time left. So now it's just trying to claim number 2. Get that silver medal back on our chest. But we'll do that tomorrow. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Feel free to hit the like or subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, I did launch my Patreon channel. Shout out to all the current patrons. Really appreciate your support. The link to the Patreon is in the description below. I'll catch you tomorrow.